Hello, everyone, and welcome to another one of our semi-final matches in our Season 1 bracket. So we wrapped up the right side last week with Cascade Rhinos taking in Soul Artifact out of the pool, and now we're moving on to Cephalid Breakfast versus Blue-White, and that'll be the left side of the bracket. So winner of this gets to play Rhinos, which is a tough situation to be in, but we'll make sure that the better of the two decks gets there. Not a lot to say. I'm curious if you guys are surprised by a lot of these matchups or if everything's gone to your expectation. Let me know if you think some of the matches that we've shown were upsets or not in the comments below. I'm really curious. But we'll go ahead and just jump into the gameplay here. There were a couple interruptions during filming. Our friend Chris showed up, so he's there for some minor commentary towards the end, and one of my roommates was kind of walking around, so there was a pause, but I think it was all dealt with pretty easily. Just if you do notice some stuff jumping around, that's all that it was. So, all right, well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll jump into that gameplay. Like always, no deck text except for the first time a deck is shown on camera. So if you do want to see those, just hop back to the first round videos, and you can check those out. All right, it's our second match of the semifinals.
Yep. We're going to see who's about to face off in the end.
Yeah, winner gets to play Rhinos, which is scary. Really scary.
I guess we should roll first.
Yeah, so Blue-White versus Cephalid Breakfast. That's a big deal.
I don't think I'm going first.
I think me going first here is a big deal.
It's probably really good.
Because I think I'm favored and bored on Blue-White, and I think I'm kind of a dog in Game 1. But if I get Game 1, I feel really good about getting one of the two sideboard games.
Yep.
I
like that noise that you just made.
Man, so it's like this, 2 lands lose focus, and it's like I like that I get to lose focus. Are you mulling as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan.
Yeah,
just not good enough.
I need to respect the days.
Maybe I shouldn't have revealed that.
Yeah, I would have forgotten. Yeah, I think that hand just wasn't doing enough for me. Like, yeah. I'm on the play, though. So.
It honestly might be pretty hard for you to ever tap out for a Jace.
So I think Jace is like a 6-mana play at minimum now. Maybe 7 to play around days. This is much better. Like, I think I want to be making land drops, not dying to combo, and then drawing cards, which, believe it or not, this deck can do. I honestly think that you can pressure my life total with like 1/1s for a while.
Kinda don't hate that.
Alright, you set?
Sure. Fuck. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that.
I think we get some of those.
We'll edit that out. Maybe.
I checked the not for kids box or whatever.
I'll keep it.
Alright, man.
It's really questionable.
That's good, because I know Corey wants this deck to be in finals, so let's get it there. Colony, go.
Yeah, maybe I should mulligan a little bit more aggressively.
I don't know, man. I really
don't. Go ahead.
Colony, go. I was thinking about buying Miracles the other day, and I Googled Expedition Prairie streams. $26.
Really?
Not bad.
That's...
You are good to once.
Once? Okay.
Yeah. I think that blaming out decks in this format is very funny. It's just the same as having, like, a Japanese foil popper deck, you know? It's just cool.
Yep.
Yep. You have an illusionist.
Yes.
Yep.
Then I'm also going to cast an Opt.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'll bottom that. Draw.
Yep. I like that you weren't in a situation where you could set up to present a turn 2 kill.
Yeah, that was a debate that I had of, do I want to
Try to find that.
really try and mulligan aggressively, or do I want to...
Yeah, because if you had played like a guy on turn 1, the white shaman, I like maybe wouldn't be able to do this, you know?
I'll cast a Narcomoeba.
I think that's smart.
Go ahead.
I really do.
Swords at you, coward.
I might eventually. Island, go ahead. Do you have a life tracker? Can you pull it up?
Yep.
Not to get you right during your turn. Thank you, sir.
Go to combat.
Yep.
1.
Got me.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw. Check for miracle card. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited to get Miracles footage. Island, go ahead.
I'll cast a Once Upon a Time.
That forest, man. I can't believe it.
Is it good to go?
Yeah, it's good, sorry. Unbelievable.
I'll take planes.
Oh, man.
Alright, go to my turn?
Yeah, you're good to go to your turn.
I'll go to combat and swing for 1.
So back when I was trying to play Blue, White, and Modern, I was at a local game store's Friday Night Magic, and they were broadcasting on Twitch, and this was before War of the Spark. I was playing Blue, White, or it might have been right after War of the Spark. They were playing Teamer Scapeshift, which I had no matchup practice against, and I took like 13 damage from a Sakura Tribe Elder. You say go?
Yep, you're good.
It was not my finest moment. This is insane. I'm going to untap. I'll draw.
Okay.
I'm not going to cast spells, and then I'll win the game. Island, go ahead.
It's our old friend Once Upon a Time.
Imagine if you didn't have basic forest. Go ahead.
So I did bottom an Ash Barrens on both of the other Once Upon a Time.
So yeah, you would be... Okay.
Yeah, so I would have been fine.
This is the silliest game.
I'll take that.
Alright, and there's a known information cephalid in your hand?
There is a known information cephalid in my hand.
Okay. So you're saying I may have to cast a spell soon.
We're going to try. Go to my turn.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie. Sorry.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to step through. Cycle.
Yeah. Okay. So there will be 2 wizards in your hand?
Mm-hmm.
2 wizards and a nomad. Okay.
Yep. Go to my turn now.
Yep. That was a 1-drop nomad or the 2-drop?
It was the one drop.
Okay.
Interesting. I'll go to combat.
17. You're getting me.
That.
Okay.
That.
It's fine.
Go ahead.
Hieroglyphic.
Sure.
So I actually had this last turn, and I didn't want to get days.
That's fair.
I don't. Maybe I should have tried to get the days out of your hand if you didn't have it, but... Alright, on top.
Yep.
I'll draw. Prairie Stream?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Yep.
I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing 3.
I'm at 14. It's a real clock. Kind of makes me need to do something eventually, you know?
That.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll Supreme Will. Look at the top 4, take 1.
Yep.
It's a really funny draw. So funny. On top.
Yep.
I'll draw. Planes. Detention Sphere?
Interesting.
Is.
Interesting. Spell or ability? Sure.
Target.
Trigger.
Mill 3? Yeah.
3, yeah.
There's a Narcomoeba, I'll die. Okay.
Yep, they're good to go under.
Yay.
Alright, go ahead.
Step through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have a new one. Yeah, it felt like that was a really nice thing because thought maybe I could fight you on the Illusionists.
Alright, go to my turn.
Yep.
Let's see here. Interesting. So if I do that, one gets through. Interesting. I'll go to combat.
Yeah.
1.
13. You're getting somewhere.
Go ahead.
Yeah, on top. Draw. I think I am. Island, go ahead.
I'll cast an opt.
Yeah, you have an opt. See, it's weird though, because I do feel like I have to maybe attempt to win someday.
Alright, good. My turn.
Yep.
I will cast an Archimedes.
You have an Archimedes.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
1.
12.
Go ahead.
Someday I'm gonna block with a colonnade, dude. I swear to God. Zora's turn. I'll draw.
Yep.
On top.
Okay.
I'll draw. Non-snow covered plains. I don't know why. I need to get that back in my queue. Go ahead.
Draw. Combat.
Yeah. I'm at 10. You're halfway there.
Go ahead.
On top. I'll draw. Island. Go ahead.
Port Town Pass.
No attacks?
Oh yeah, sorry. 2.
What if I just shoot up a colonnade? I'm at 8.
Go ahead.
On top?
Yep.
I'll draw. I'll Narset.
Yeah.
I'll tick down, top 4. I'll show you Swords to Plowshares.
Sure.
I did not play land yet this turn. Plains, go ahead.
Combat.
Yep.
2.
Where?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think you already have multiple answers, so I think one more doesn't matter.
Right, maybe just keep the pressure up.
Yeah. I'll do both at Narset.
That makes sense, probably. Nothing for a second. So weird. I'm gonna Swords one.
Sure.
Narset takes 1 down to 2. Okay.
You are good to go.
I'll draw. I'm gonna go down to Narset.
Okay.
Because I don't think it really matters. Obviously, reveal it. I'll show you a ponder.
Okay.
I'll Jace.
Sure, yeah.
I'll -2 for many factor fiction.
Okay.
Top 3. Here you go.
What are those?
I'll take the least focus.
Okay.
These go on the bottom. Go ahead.
Draw. I'll go 1 at Jace.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll cast an illusionist. Actually.
Good on illusionist.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll draw.
Mhm.
I'll go up with Jace.
Yep.
Ponder. Check out the top 3.
Yep.
That's interesting. This is fun.
Okay.
Draw off it. Play an island.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Draw. I'll cast a Nomad's Encore.
All swords here. Mill
Trigger.
Yep.
I will target this with its ability. Prevent all damage to and from it this turn. Trigger.
Oh yeah, it's got text. Okay, sure. Phantasmagorian ingredient? Interesting. Yeah.
This is good to go. I will gain 1.
Okay.
Nomads.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Cool. Pass the turn.
Untap. I'll draw. Plus the Jace.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
You are good to go.
Yeah, I'll untap. I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll minus the Jace.
Okay.
There we go. Like a containment priest.
No, you can have your 1 containment priest.
You have to do some looking. I'll cast a containment priest.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll go to combat.
Yeah.
I'll go 1 at Jace.
Jace can die.
Nomads.
You have a nomads.
Go ahead.
Untap.
Mm-hmm.
I will drain Trawler.
Interesting.
Daze it. Maybe I won't pay.
I'll daze it.
I will pay. I'll daze it.
I'll daze it.
Okay.
We did it.
Go ahead. Oh, 1 second. All right, brief interruption. Our friend Chris just showed up. So I got double dazed, and now I don't have a dream trawler.
All right. You're going into my turn.
Yep.
I don't think I drew.
I don't
remember.
So. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But
I'll go to combat.
yes,
I'll swing for 3.
I'll block. Do these have text? It doesn't matter.
I can't kill it right now, but I will before damage respond. I'm going to discard 3 cards to return Phantasmagorian to my hand.
What does that do?
Bridge from below.
Yes.
Go to damage.
Yeah, I'll take 2 and you'll get a
This will
zombie.
die and I'll get a zombie.
Do you have tokens? Here, let me find it.
Okay. I should have prepared for that. I knew there was bridge in this deck and I just forgot.
I forgot that you produced zombie tokens. This game's getting weird. Have some bears. They're the same stat line at least.
Those are zombies.
Yes, I took my 2 and I'm at 6.
Okay, I will cast another Nomad's Encore.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw. Jace. What do you mean?
All days.
I'll pay 1.
All days.
Cards in hand?
2.
I can beat any 2 cards in your hand. I'll pay.
Alright.
I'll go up on Jace.
Sure.
My plan is to ultimate Jace and cast your last Cephalid Illusionist. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Love that. Up.
Sure.
Dream Trawler.
You got it.
Go ahead.
Cycle and Ash Barrens.
You can cycle in Ash Barrens.
What's the green for?
Casting Once Upon a Time.
I see.
He cast 3 of them in the first 5 turns. It was incredibly relevant and always has been.
Go to my turn.
Yep.
It's funny. It's hard. I don't know what to do.
So what's your response to cast your Phantasmagorian?
I don't think I want to run 2 of them. I have considered 1 for the Cabal Therapy, but I don't think 2 is correct.
I think maybe one of your dual lands could be like a sunken. That's
Like Aether Hub, even.
Aether Hub might be.
Aether Hub might just be it.
Yeah, it's kind of reasonable.
Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll draw.
Yep.
Trigger.
Sure.
Is that actually a trigger? Do you have to announce that trigger, or is it whenever you draw a card, it gets +1/+7 to end turn? I don't think that's.
I think it's like browser.
It's like
Yeah,
prowess.
I think it just gets it. Yeah.
Island.
Mhm.
Combat.
Sure.
Trigger. Draw.
Mhm.
It'll be 5 in the air.
Yep.
Okay. Plus Jace. Go ahead.
Scepter.
Yeah.
What if you just played the slow fetches and the tree folk Abzan Triumph? It gives you green, white, and black.
Wait, is that fetchable?
Yeah.
How much is it? It has to be $7.
It's nothing.
All right, go to my turn.
I can't remember what it's called though.
Interesting. Is it Murmuring Bosk?
I think so.
If it is, you owe me $10.
Go ahead.
Untap.
Actually, that's a lie. Sorry.
Sure.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah.
Untap.
Doesn't really matter. They're minus.
Draw.
It's like $2.
I think that's reasonable as a fetchable.
Okay,
funny.
he's thinking it is just a forest though, so you can fetch it as a forest,
That's so strange.
but it taps are white or black.
I think that's too slow in this deck. I think this deck wants to be faster.
Yeah, I do like having access to that trigger. It'll be for 5.
Yep.
Makes me think about Abzan more.
Yeah, it really is appealing. I think I'm going to move to discard.
Okay.
This is Dorn.
Colonnade.
Go to my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Dorn, the Siege Tower is 23.
Go ahead.
Let's circle back to that after this game. I'll untap. I'll draw.
Mhm.
Prairie Stream. I'll go down with Jace.
Sure.
Here's your split.
We can do those.
Yeah, I'll take the swords.
Sure.
This on the bottom. Combat. Trigger, I'll draw.
I will block with the Narcomoeba.
Sure, I'll gain 5. I'll move to discard.
Okay.
Dismiss. I'll have to discard again. Yikes. Hieroglyphic.
Alright. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap. I'll draw. Ooh. Castle Vantress.
Mhm.
Go up on Jace.
Mhm.
Combat. Trigger.
Yep.
Move to discard.
Sure.
Sphinx's Wrath.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. Well, I'll cast the Illusionist.
I'd like to dismiss it.
I'll opt in response.
Yep. Yep.
Yep, it's gone.
Okay.
I will lose.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, the detention sphere.
Yeah,
is
that's,
so if you were tapping out for like a board wipe, the 1 extra mana I think would have really mattered because I did have a Daze in hand.
that makes sense, yeah.
So I think I would have been able to go for it without that, but the detention sphere really caught me off guard.
What's the Blue White's counter package?
So I think it's 2 dismiss, 4 lose focus. So I was sitting at 3 lose focus in my hand. But I'd been sitting on a dress down for a while, which is going to kind of be my trump card. Because I thought that would force you to... Like, I felt pretty safe with the dress down, you know?
Yeah. I thought you were going to go try to just go to, cast, go to discard, just discard your Phantasmagorian, and then try to get your Cabal Therapy, name this counterspell.
So that's what I was trying to get to, but I was just dead on board, before then.
That makes sense.
Was the problem. Is if I had seen the Cabal Therapy earlier, I would have sandbagged cards in hand earlier to get it into the graveyard, but...
Which, realistically, it buys... it counters, gets rid of, 1.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't know, but if it's a loose focus, yes, it replicated a lot.
That's kind of the problem.
Yeah, you were starting to have enough mana. So I've got pretty good sideboard for you, potentially. More Containment Priests. Void Mirror does something. Crypt Negate, and I'm not sure about Dispel. Dispel would just be to win, but...
Yeah, so I've got Spell Pierces. That, if I want to bring it in, just to save my graveyard sometimes. If I want Hexproof. Then if I want to kill Jace.
Oh, yeah.
So I every sideboard card is decent against you, but I don't know how much I'm sacrificing speed.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I get a pretty good board against you. Even... So,
play.
So there's a lot of stuff to change here. So sometimes again. Two dream trawlers. I can win with Containment Priest beatdown if I have to, and I have colonnades.
Yeah, this is a weird one to board against because I just know that you have a crap ton of sideboard cards.
Yeah. And I think that's part of the strength of Corey's list. He does a really good job having like a pretty deep sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried that I am sideboarding myself to be a little too moving too far away from being able to have my like standard card advantage engines and things, but I think it's all fine. Dispel's the one that I'm like most skeptical of, but it can sometimes catch it once upon a time, and I think you might have Spell Pierces.
I do have Spell Pierces on the board, yeah.
So I guess it's a card to make a mana if you get a Spell Pierce with it. Maybe it's not good.
And also Dazes.
Yeah, I don't really want to dispel a Daze.
Well, if it's countering something, your way of trying to... I guess
No,
it
I
is
just
just
pay
one
for
mana.
it.
That's right. Duh, I'm an idiot.
But against Spell Pierce, it is, colorless Simian Spirit type.
Yeah.
So, alright, you're going to be on the play.
Yep.
You might be able to steal one.
All right, game 2.
Yeah, I gotta say, that was kind of stressful for me for a decent amount of it.
I think I probably should have just tried going for it and started forcing counterspells out of your hand early, because obviously I will not win in the late game. So
Yeah, it's hard to overcome.
At the same time, though, his countersuit in main deck, he has like 2 dismissed. Other than that, it's all
Loose
dependent on you not having mana to pay for them.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? So like,
yeah. So I was really kind of banking on you to play a Jace and then me being able to overcome maybe double replicated lose focus. It just never really worked out that way.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think it was reasonable, and I really do think that the tension sphere was
Very nice.
and that was
Very,
found
very nice.
off the Jace or after York played or something. It came at exactly the right time. Because it was nice that it didn't have to be like a swords. Like it wasn't a 4-mana answer. So I'm gonna try this.
Oh, I really want to try this, but I really shouldn't.
sure you should.
Do
All right, sure I should. All right,
Let me hear.
All right.
ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Once Upon a Time.
Good on Once Upon a Time.
Dude.
Let's go.
I don't like to hear that.
Cascade Preordained.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Interesting. I'll keep both.
Alrighty.
Go ahead.
Judge. Tapped Prairie Stream, unfortunately. Go ahead.
We will cast an Illusionist.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Island. Go ahead.
Nomads.
I think I actually messed up. We'll see if I get punished. I like to swords it. You can mill 3.
Days Illusionist Island.
Okay.
I will gain 1.
Yep.
Ash Barrens.
Oh no.
Illusionist.
Yeah.
Alright, I would like to start milling my library.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, you mind if I just flip?
Yeah, Andrew, tell the viewers what happens. Damn it!
So I will get 4 Narcomoebas out. Wherever they are. And then I will also take the additional step of flashing back my Cabal Therapy. And targeting you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I will name Spell Pierce.
See, Island, Jace, Containment Priest, Swords.
Nice.
You also make a zombie.
And I do make a zombie.
You got it.
And
So
then I will Dread Return the Thassa's Oracle.
Yep. So I could have gone for a Containment Priest instead of the Swords, but you had a Daze as well.
Yeah, I had the others as well and a Daze.
Did you have to once into blue? Is that what happened there?
Once into a land.
I had to once into any land. So this
You absolute rat.
this was my opening hand.
Yeah, I think it's a snap heap. Especially
Yeah.
and then my once was blue. My preordain was these 2.
Ugh. I'm so... Because I was scared of the turn 2. Like, if you just did the Plains guy, Island guy,
Yep.
this was coming in tapped, so I wouldn't have had swords up.
Oh, yep.
guy, guy.
I mean, that's just another data point that shows breakfast is strong.
All right, now we go on the draw.
Insane. Yeah. I mean, just statistically, it's better to play to beat Days than second Cephalid for me. So
Probably, yeah.
I stand by my hand. And I could also beat double Days because you only had 1 island. So basically, what I'm saying is I'm a genius. I'm just unfortunate.
I mean, that hand was kind of why you play breakfast. Is you just again? We're talking about high rolls.
Yeah, it's like the in Soul versus Rhinos matchup. Yeah, you're just looking for good stuff.
Who got that one?
I did.
Soul?
Oh, the
Rhinos took that matchup.
Did it? Okay.
And now I have to make sure that I release Rhinos before this video, but I think that'll happen. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that was...
It did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm on the play here?
You're on the play.
I had so many Containment Priests.
I think I'm... Oh, this is hard.
I'm going to try this.
I think I also do try this.
Alright, good luck.
You too.
Planes go.
Planes go.
Draw. Island go.
Cycle Ashburns.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, no Stifle Birds here.
I think that card might be pretty good.
I'm excited for the one that Chris is trying in Flash. I think it's got game against stuff for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, the more Ash Barrens and fetch lands people play, the more you can like draw. Stifle's not playable. We can't play that in our format, right?
Probably not. We'll cast a Preordain.
I'm negating it.
Sure.
I hope that ruins your day.
Go ahead.
Castle Vantress, go ahead.
Ashburns.
Yeah, you got it.
We'll do that.
I'm not 100% sure that negate was correct, but I mean, there's a chance that you just stop playing Magic after that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. There is a chance.
And it felt safe to tap out for, so I don't know.
All right, go to my turn.
Yep.
Let's Preordain. Okay. Play island.
It's called mana efficiency. Look it up.
I'll play the illusionist.
You have an illusionist.
Good.
Island, go.
Draw. Play that.
Yep.
Cast.
Cast a guy.
Cast a guy.
Well, swords here.
Trigger.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Play another one?
I will play another one.
All lose focus replicated once?
Sure. Go ahead.
Sheesh. Planes go.
Cards in hand.
2.
Draw. Step through.
You can step through. Dude, leave me alone. Yes.
I'll cast it.
I'd like to dismiss it.
Sure.
I'll draw.
Yep. 1.
19.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Ponder the top 3.
Okay.
I'll shuffle. I miss Porton. I want to Porton you now.
Card is pretty good.
I was impressed with it. I'll draw.
Yep.
Play a land. Go ahead. Because last turn,
I think this is turn 5 because I think I've hit all my land drops.
I had dismiss plus
Oh, yeah,
1
you did.
last turn.
So
Because I remember I was safe from days.
Yep. Draw. Cast that.
Yeah, that's fine.
1.
18.
Go ahead.
Draw 2.
Sure.
Untap.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're out of past the point where I can win this game already. I just needed you to
Yeah.
not have 6 answers.
Right. It all lined up really well. Your attempts were very reasonable, for sure. Island, go.
Combat. 2.
Containment Priest.
Sure.
1.
All double target there, so this takes the damage.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Go ahead.
All Castle the Scry.
Okay.
Top, bottom. Untap. Draw. Chase.
Sure.
Minus.
Mhm.
There you go.
Look at that.
I'll take these.
Okay.
It does not go in the graveyard.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Chase would be nuts if it did. I mean, Chase is nuts as it is, but you're right.
The card probably wouldn't be cheapo playable if it put him in the graveyard.
Yeah, because of like Phoenixes and stuff. Cards.
3.
Voidmare.
Sure.
Good.
Go ahead.
Draw. Plus Jace. Land. 2. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Cycle Azorius Charm. I'll draw.
Okay.
I'll scry.
Yep.
Thought of both. So we just paused for a brief moment, but we're back now. So I had just scried on your end step.
Yep.
I think I top-bottomed. I might have bottom-bottomed. I don't know if I knew that was there.
Well, you know the card you're drawing when you untap immediately anyway, so.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and untap. I'll draw the card in question. I'm going to minus Jace.
Yep.
Here you go.
We'll do Supreme Will on its own.
You have 4 mana?
4 mana.
I will take it. Good split.
Yeah, I think my only outs right now are being able to beat, like, 1 or 2 answers at best.
Yeah.
And even then, it's going to be real hard.
But can you beat these?
Yes.
Okay, you can?
Yeah, I'll talk about it after
Yeah.
the game because I don't want to give away too much when I can still maybe win the game.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. I'm not attacking. Yeah, definitely.
Away and I go.
I am just going to Supreme Roll to look at the top 4.
Okay.
And then I'll scry.
Yep.
Castle Vantress is so good.
Your card's really, really good, yeah.
Top, bottom. My door is getting ripped off by the wind. I'll untap.
Yep.
I'll draw. Jace goes up. 2.
1, 2.
This is how I'm winning the game, by the way. Go ahead. I cut some number of Dream Trawlers. We don't know how many.
4 down.
Yep.
Play an Archimedes.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Scry.
Yep.
Scrying rules, dude. Untap. Draw.
Is this only attack or is it just a minus in general?
Just going to
Attacks.
attack. Yeah, it's a trigger for each of them.
So I can double block a Containment Priest.
Yeah, I guess my aggression has been ended. And I don't want to read this to figure out what would happen if I had a removal spell. Don't say it. I don't want to know.
It doesn't.
Go up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Punished for not finding the forest on my Ash Barrens a while back.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'll scry. Untap. I'll draw. Six. I'll go down.
Yep. Yeah, Jace is a cool card.
Chase is awesome.
Yeah, we'll do the. We'll do that.
I think I would like to have it.
That's fair.
Good split again. You know you're winning the splits when
When they're taking 1 every time.
yeah. Go ahead.
Alright. Cast an Archimedes.
Sure.
Go ahead.
No attacks. Jace did go down.
Oh, it did. Then I will do 1 at Jace. You don't have a Colonnade, do you?
Nope.
Okay, then I will do 1 at Jace.
I promise I'm not trying to bait you. I just think you would have done that. But I am going to Azorius Charm that to the top.
Okay. I will probably concede to that because I don't think I dig out from here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so that's my hand. I was actually really glad you did counterspell the Preordains early because I was like, oh, cool, this is getting answers out of your hand. And then you just kind of runnered on 3 or 4 more answers.
Yeah.
Because in this situation, I have 3 of my Illusionists already gone. I only have 1 more in the deck.
Yeah, and it's
2 step-throughs are gone, so that's limited ways of finding them anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I dig out from here in any way with the card advantage that you have.
Makes sense. So how do you win through Dread Return?
So
Because right now you can't Dread Return for 2 reasons. So you can step through, bounce this.
So
But it also has flash. So yeah, tell me your.
So my sideboard plan entirely hinged around not caring about these two cards. I didn't bring in the answer to Grave Hate. I didn't bring in more answers to Grave Hate. I was fully planning on hard casting a Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah, just step through for Thassa's Oracle.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that was the plan the entire time. And I was hoping that you potentially over sideboarding was how I win the game, and finding these as your answers instead of swords counter.
That's really smart, yeah.
Yeah, so I was really just banking on being able to mill my whole deck and then find a Thassa's Oracle and cast it.
Makes sense. Yeah, and I was happy to get rid of the negates early on because I think they're worth playing because, again, they stop you from turn 2 comboing. But it's really scary because your combo is creature-based until you Dread Return.
Mm-hmm.
So if my plan is to negate the Dread Return, that means I have to go past the point of stopping your combo normally.
That's fair.
And then if my negate gets dispelled or spell pierced, then it's like really bad. Which, knowing your actual answers, maybe that doesn't matter, but that was my plan. So
yeah, because I don't think I ever name negate with the Cabal Therapy if I'm trying to steal a counter spell. I think I'm probably just always going to name Lose Focus.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, anyway, good games.
Yeah, very good game.
Blue-white in the finals. That makes sense.
It does make sense, yeah. Against Rhinos, right?
Oh, yeah, we just have our finals now. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting matchup. Have they played? I don't remember.
Chris, you were the original Rhinos guy because we haven't seen that Corey at the
So
shop.
I originally built it, but Will played it the first time, and I do not know if they played it or not.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, Corey's pretty good. I feel like he can put up a fight, but also Rhinos is just so scary.
It's like Rhinos, like all their cards are must-kill cards.
Single target removal is not great.
I will say the points for blue-white: Lose Focus, Replicate, hits Shardless plus Footfalls.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know what I
That's
mean?
a good point.
That's a really strong point for Lose Focus.
That is a good
So,
point.
like, it's not like if it was literal counterspell, they would be left
It'd be
with
worse.
something to pressure your Jace. So that, it's a corner case, but it helps.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I
interesting.
think Jace isn't super good against because all your things at least have 2 power.
Yeah, Jace is pretty
Yeah.
bad in the matchup.
Plussing on a Jace doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 6 instead of 8.
And with that, we have our final match. Like I think I mentioned, we're going to try to get my friend Corey, who's kind of the progenitor of this blue-white control build, in to actually film it. I don't think he's going to be available until the first week of December. So, we'll film that, and then it'll kind of depend when I can have time to process that. But we're on track to wrap up this first bracket by the holidays, the Christmas holidays specifically. With that, I think that we'll start gearing up for another 8-deck bracket. I haven't finalized the list for that yet. There's some really interesting things I want to get in, like Mono White Martyr proc, maybe Goblin Storm Fecundity, maybe like Jeskai Super Friends. I don't know. There's a lot to figure out, so I'll be working on that coming up. But I may take some time off between brackets to do kind of like little one-shot videos. Just show off kind of some more of the variety of this format, because I really wanted to get this first bracket going to kind of show you guys what I think the baseline metagame is like. One thing we talked about is a deck kind of has to be ready to play against the Cascade Rhinos list, or the blue-white list. It does kind of show that there's a ton in this format to be prepared against. There's a lot of deck diversity just in this 8-deck set, and there's even more off-the-wall stuff. So I think that makes brewing really tricky if you don't know what you're up against. So I'm hoping that this kind of starts giving people a better idea of what decks to prepare for. And then, maybe some of you start brewing your own decks is kind of the goal eventually. So I'll probably spend some time doing some miscellaneous stuff. Maybe highlight a couple decks with some multiple matches of the same deck, so we can see things like how does mono black rack stack up against things. So that's the plan, and then I think we'll try to kick off a new 8-deck bracket in the new year. But of course, we have our finals match to get into first, so stay tuned. We'll be back with that shortly, okay?